In a stunning free agency decision, Kyle Tucker chooses the Dodgers over the Mets and Blue Jays. Now what? Where else can Steve Cohen spend the $50 million a season that was supposed to go to another elite outfielder? According to a source, Kyle Tucker will not be a Met, preferring the Dodgers and their greatest chance at a championship despite Cohen's abundance of short-term cash and long-term security with the Blue Jays. According to John Heyman of the Post, the agreement is for $240 million over 4 years. The Mets made an effort, lurking in the competition for the winter's greatest bat and recently having a virtual meeting with him. After that, they made Tucker an offer that would have made him the third highest paid player in baseball history by average annual value, only surpassed by Juan Soto and Shohei Ohtani. However, the former Astro and Cub were unable to leave the two-time defending champions and Edwin Diaz's new home after 4 years and over $50 million apiece. In a winter that has been much more about subtractions, Pete Alonso, Brandon Nimmo, Edwin Diaz, Jeff McNeil, than additions, the Mets now need at least one, if not two, outfielders and a starting pitcher. David Stearns and company can switch to the outfield and rotation market through trades or free agency if Tucker's money isn't on the books. The finest outfielder on the market is Cody Bellinger, but he wants the kind of long-term contract the Mets are trying to avoid. A number of center fielders, such as Brenton Doyle of the Rockies, Luis Robert Jr. of the White Sox, and Jake Myers of the Astros, may conceivably be acquired through trade. Framber Valdez is the finest starter available in free agency, and if his market does not grow as he anticipates, the Mets might sign him. Numerous additional starters, including Chris Bubic of the Royals, Mackenzie Gore of the Nationals, Freddie Peralta of the Brewers, Nick Pivetta of the Padres, and Joe Ryan of the Twins, could be traded. Stearns emphasized this week that the Mets, who have so far replaced their core with Marcus Semien, Jorge Polanco, Devin Williams, and Luke Weaver, are still a strong team. At the top of our major league roster, we have exceptional talent. Our farm system is excellent. And as we sit here now, we have a very strong major league squad that will improve before opening day. Kyle Tucker's decision to sign with the Dodgers over the Mets and Blue Jays is more than a single free agent signing. It is a defining moment that crystallizes several major trends in modern baseball. It underscores the rising importance of opportunity and team environment in player decision-making, signaling that even record-level money may not outweigh the appeal of a winning culture, strong roster support, and championship trajectory. For elite talents like Tucker, long-term financial security is important, but winning now and maximizing legacy potential can be even more decisive. For the New York Mets, missing out on Tucker is a strategic crossroads. Steve Cohen still has significant financial resources to deploy, but the organization now faces a more complicated puzzle. They must balance urgency and prudence, deciding whether to pursue multiple mid-tier additions, chase another marquee free agent like Cody Bellinger, or leverage trades to plug gaps in the outfield and rotation. The decision-making process here is delicate. Missteps could compromise the team's competitiveness, while smart allocation could preserve the Mets as serious contenders despite this high-profile loss. The ripple effects extend across the league. The Dodgers' acquisition strengthens the NL West significantly, further establishing Los Angeles as a dynasty-contending hub and forcing other teams in the division and beyond to reassess their strategies. Other high-profile free agents will likely leverage Tucker's decision to prioritize winning teams with championship potential, reshaping future negotiations. Moreover, the trade and free agent markets will feel the impact as teams like the Mets explore alternative ways to fill voids and others attempt to capitalize on shifts in supply and demand. On a broader level, Tucker's signing reflects the delicate balance between money, opportunity, and legacy in baseball today. Teams can no longer rely purely on financial muscle to secure top talent. They must cultivate an attractive, competitive culture and a clear pathway to immediate success. For front offices across MLB, this is a reminder that roster construction is increasingly multidimensional, blending analytics, financial strategy, and psychological insight into player priorities. Finally, the signing reinforces a simple but profound truth. championships matter. For the Dodgers, Tucker is not just a player. He is a statement, one that signals ambition, competitiveness, and a commitment to sustained excellence. For the Mets, it is both a setback and an opportunity, a chance to innovate, diversify strategy, and prove that a team's depth and creativity can overcome even the most headline-grabbing losses. In this sense, Tucker's decision does not simply alter one roster. It reshapes the competitive landscape of MLB, setting the stage for a winter of high-stakes maneuvers and a season where the difference between winning and losing could hinge as much on strategy as on talent. In the end, this signing will be remembered not just for its financial magnitude, but for its emblematic role in how elite players and organizations approach the modern game. It is a lesson in ambition, strategy, and the pursuit of greatness, on and off the field. And its effects will resonate for years, influencing not only team construction, but the very calculus by which players decide where and how to leave their mark on the game.